So welcome back guys to Pokemon Ruby Destiny Rescue Rangers, and in today's episode we are going to find Shaman. At least that's what I hope I can achieve in this episode, because I think this is pretty much means that there is something interesting when we just went into this whole cave maze area just to get here. At least the game is supposed to lead us somewhere. So I hope we can find Shaman so that then we can head back all the way to the beginning just to find Tropius. Tropius will be gone once we talk to Breloom and Executor, so then we can go to another place of the island. Okay. There's some water that we need to cross, and after that we should be at Shaman's. At least I hope we will. I haven't scouted the area, at least not for this episode. For last episode I did some scouting just so I don't get lost, but in this episode I'm pretty sure there is not too many ways we can actually go, so I'm gonna go straight to the only direction that the game allows us to go. So let's surf on Steve. At least it's somewhat realistic in this game, because like Steve is like, how long is a dragon? They're like 5 meters, 14 feet or something like that. And at least he should be able to carry like an Espeon, a Pikachu, a Torchic, and a Chikorita. Well, it's pretty close, but I think this is sort of realistic, and obviously Swallow can fly. Also, I don't think we get fly in this game. We cannot actually use it. There is not even a world map to this game. Maybe it's programmed in somewhere, but there is no place that actually shows a world map, so there is no official way. I don't know where actually the places are in this game. The only thing I know is that like there's Sinisterwood, and after Sinisterwood we are at Bouquet Field. At Bouquet Field there's Garden Field, and south of Garden Field is like the Silver Desert and stuff like that. But I don't actually know where on the world these places are. It also doesn't matter because you can't actually go there most of the time. Alright. Okay, this is a dead end, so the only way we can go is here. And we have to surf all the way around. It appears. Okay. We sail around Africa, just like in the old days. Okay, I haven't shown Wingull yet in this episode. Probably already shown it in an earlier episode of this final area of the game, but whatever. Okay, there's still some way to go here. Okay, no, it's not here. There we go. Oh, I think I know those guys over there. Some old faithful people. No, not people. Pokemon, obviously. We are in a Pokemon world. There are no humans, except those evil team that we never saw again. They appeared once and then. Okay, there's also Aerith. Okay, I think to battle those I need Rose, because she's the best Pokemon of my team to handle them, and I also go with Swallow because I think he's better than Steve. For that, I'll. Oh no, maybe not because of Manectric. Okay, I think Steve is okay for that.
Team Minis? And that one... And that's right. So what do you think? You're all out of your minds, Team Me... whatever. Then I guess we'll do this the hard way, eh, Shaman? As if you can beat me! I bet you can't even touch me! What are you three doing here? What are you up to this time? Well, if it isn't those heroes of hell. Heroes? Just because you defeat the Shadow Threat doesn't mean you can't pass around your business, Pond Uni rescue team. We'll still crush you. Come on gang, this will be our little warm-up. Bring it on!
Okay, now we've got another battle against evil, well, not really evil, Team Minis. Well, they're just a gang of thugs. Okay, it's not a double pack, so this was actually a good Pokemon to lead with, because I'm resisted to his attacks, and I can do reasonable damage with Waterfall. Don't use not Waterfall. Don't use Waterfall against the Manectric, because you have a chance of getting paralyzed by Static, which cannot happen if you use Surf. And even if you get paralyzed, it doesn't really matter, because Dragonair has shed skin, so it has a pretty good chance of curing its own paralysis at some point. It's pretty random, like 30% at the end of each turn, but over the course of like 2 turns it's a 50, and over the course of like 3 turns it's like 70%. Oh, I didn't even read what's good for Snap Pokemon is, so I guess it's Absol, so I think I'm gonna stick with... Yeah, it's Absol. For Gengar, I'll probably switch out to Rose, because Rose can 1-hit KO Gengar with Psychic, but obviously Rose is really pitiful against Absol, because she can't do anything against it. Absol is a Dark type, and my only good attack is Psychic. Well, actually we have none of these Pokemon are actually really good on its own, but as a team we cover a lot of weaknesses. Like, especially because of Steve here, because Steve resists so many moves. And the Chikorita is also pretty good defensively. Pikachu, Rose, and also Mark, the Swallow, are really good offensive powerhouses. And Torchic is sort of chilling in the back, doing his own business. And well, Torchic is sort of like the boss of the team, I guess. Well, he's the one that thinks reasonable, and well, he's also pretty bored easily, but at least he's better than Chikorita. Well, Chikorita, I wouldn't want my rescue team to be led by Chikorita. No, never. Okay, that's it for Team Minis. Was a pretty easy battle. They were over level, but still it's easy.
Heroes! Blah. Nice one! Isn't right. This isn't right. You, I'll show you. Get ready, Minis. Excuse me, but... Whirlwind!
Do we just get some berries?
Wow! What a strong wind. You're too noisy. Also, what do you want?
Well, it's Sprinify wants to see you.
Fine, let's go.
Okay, I guess we have to head back all the way to Sprinify's place, so this will take a while, so I want to spare you this trip back. You've already seen how to get to Sprinify's place, so I'm going to go back through all the way to the cave and meet you back at Sprinify's place in a few seconds. Okay, here I'm back at Sprinify's place, so let's now present her Shaman.
Shaman, please understand.
Oh, that's impressive. They actually implemented the cry of Shaman.
Stop it, Sprinify. I don't want to hear it from you. Shadow is still alive and will harm my Pokemon once again till it recovers its strength. Then, do what you wish. But I want you to be safe. Yes, whatever. I promise to come back after that Shadow's gone. Also, if you still are worried, which annoys me too much, I'll be going with these guys here. Well, okay then. Just remember to be safe.
And now we've got a new party member with Shaman. Do we actually get him? I think we get him in the PC, so at least that's what I expect. So now that we are done with this, I think it's time to get back to Tropius and see what we can do after he's gone. So we found Executor and Bloom, so he should be at least willing to leave for now. So I'll meet you back at the place where Tropius is. So I'm gonna take a few seconds because it's a pretty long way. So I see you in a few seconds there. Okay, I'm not at Tropius yet. I'm at the virtual world. I wanted to show you what Shaman looks like. So Shaman's pretty much here. He has a really cool looking sprite. Shaman's at level 30, a grass flying Pokemon, which is actually a pretty terrible type, and it has a pretty terrible nature because Shaman is supposed to be a special attacker. Unfortunately, Shaman isn't that great in this game because, well, Shaman only gets his good moves in the 4th generation, like Earth Power and what's around, Seed Flare, Air Slash, and stuff like that. Those moves didn't even exist back here, so you could replace Chikorita because it's still better than Chikorita. It also learns Leech Seed, which is really good against the bosses in the late game, but still, I don't think it is actually worth it using Shaman. So if you think otherwise, great. And some other things I want to mention. I've also got Light Screen for Chikorita because I think I removed Reflect earlier, but Light Screen I think is a lot more useful because we're gonna be fighting a bunch of special attackers in the end games. There are also physical attackers, but I'm more worried about the special attacks, so like that's why I've got Light Screen here. I got rid of Synthesis because I actually never used it that much, and for Espeon it's a minor change that doesn't really change anything. Psybeam over Confusion. Well, it's just a strong move, but I'm also only going to use Psychic anyway, so I think that's it from here. So, and now I'm going to backtrack to Ocean Island and meet Tropius. Alright, I actually found out Tropius still doesn't want to move. If you talk to Tropius, he'll just say that those two Berluminex to talk to him and that they need a little time to catch their breath or something like that. So I found another place that we can go visit. This time we go to the right, since there's actually a TM up there that contains Thunder, but I don't need Thunder because the two Pokemon that could learn it actually don't really benefit from it, because Pikachu learned Thunder at level I think 41, and the other one who can learn is Steve, but I don't want to rely on Thunder. Thunderbolt is already fine. So the next place we go to is this cave of land, this patch of land over there. Oh, there's a cave on it. As if that's a spoiler. It's like this. It's like a magma cave or something like that. It's like, at least it looks like hot in here. I don't even know if this is, or what the name of the cave is. I guess I'll find out sometimes though. But still, I'm pretty sure that there's some interesting stuff in there, so I can do that instead of talking to Tropius. Tropius will eventually send. I think Tropius even clears the way to Tower of Fate, if I remember correctly. I thought that Tower of Fate was here, but I think it's some other part. Okay, now let's start exploring this cave with Elite 4 music. Okay, I think I'm gonna try level up Torchic again. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it might. And this is like the most stupid cave setting that I've seen so far. Oh, there's the stairs, doesn't work. But maybe I need to activate a switch or something so that I can go to the cave. I don't know. Maybe it's like a puzzle dungeon. I know that their Tower of Fate is a huge puzzle, but I don't remember this part well. Okay. Here we go. Mount Ardor, that's what it's called. And I don't think there are any wild Pokemon. Oh, that's good. Well, what do we have here? Huh? I warned you three not to mess with our activities. You shall regret it. Your fate lies in your mercy. You there, be careful. Pests don't belong here. Well, if pest suits our strength. Wow, they have such a big mouth. What's that? Here we go. Okay, now we've got a battle here against Pokemon Threat Pikachu, and the next one must probably be Tyranitar. I hope I can finish Pikachu off with Torchic. I'm gonna use manually learn Slash, the strongest attack of Pikachu. And it's get a critical hit at one in Chaos Pikachu, but unfortunately I don't think I fare too well against Tyranitars. So I had only have a fighting move, so the best thing I have is Steve with Surf against Tyranitar. Tyranitar is actually one of the Pokemon who can pretty much threaten my whole team. Unfortunately, in this generation, the Sandstorm special defense boost for rock types didn't exist yet. If it did, then this Tyranitar will probably wreck me. Fortunately, I also have a Thunder Wave. I still have it. I removed the Dragon Rage for Waterfall because now we're getting to the point that our normal attacks can do more than 40 damage anyway, so Dragon Rage becomes redundant. And it's also pretty pitiful against Pokemon like these. Like this, I think this Tyranitar at level 40 might have like 200 or 120 HP or something like that, which is... I think it's more than 120 HP, so Dragon Rage is not even a 3-hit KO. The surface, it's a 3-hit KO. I get the critical hit, so it will be a 2-hit KO. So it pretty much confirms that that surface probably would do more damage than Dragon Rage at this point. And I'm only going to use Dragon Rage against Pokemon that are weak to water or electric, at least at this point. I'm going to level up hit Steve for more, so maybe I even involve him in final battles. Okay, that's for those two.
Yep, Pest doesn't suit our strength.
Apparently not.
Yeah! Don't be foolish to think that your homework ends here. We'll soon be back. Take care till then, old friends. Till we meet again.
Okay, we are back outside, although I think there is still ground on here, so let's check out on him. Now that we saved him, at least it looks like those two were hitting on Groudon or at least what they're doing with Groudon anyway, so they're torturing him or trying to catch him, trying to make him join their rescue team. I don't know what they were up to. Alright, so apparently these are all fake stairs. Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything. This is the correct. At least there are no random battles in here. It's you guys. Thanks for helping me. I don't know why those creeps attacked me. What? You want me to be in your team? Well, okay. But if you beat me... Okay, now we've got the battle against... Oh shit, Groudon. This is actually a pretty difficult fight for us. Because of the sun. Because the sun will weaken our attack, at least the attacks I care about. And will increase Groudon's fire attacks. But at least it also increases Georgic's Ember, but I think they're going to... Georgic is pretty much following in this fight. I can't really do a lot. But because the sun is up, I think Rose with her Psychic will do a lot more damage than Steve with the Surf. So this is the way to go. Here we go. I think this... Okay, this is a good amount. I hope I can survive this Earthquake. I don't think I can though. Well then, that's it for Rose. Get a timeout. Now let's go to Mark. Because Mark is new to Earthquake at least. They should survive one slash. Torchic survive one. And now Return is at full power, like base 102 is the maximum. I don't know if it's already there, but it's close. Oh, I didn't know it had extra power. Okay, I survived that, that's cool. Now, the thing is with Return, if you look at this animation, it will tell you that its power is very high. That will be on my main attack for Swallow for the rest of the game. Okay, here we go. Swallow goes to level 38, tries to learn Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace does the same as Wing Attack, except it has perfect accuracy, so it's better than Wing Attack in every way, except it has a lot less PP, but I don't care about PP because there are so many healing stones in this game. Okay, you won. I will join you then. Yeah. And now we've got Groudon in our party. well, a pretty strong Pokemon, I must say. I will crush anyone who is causing trouble. Okay, this is like a little side quest that you can do. I don't know if it actually makes Tropius move. I've yet to try that out. Let's heal up, and I think before I end the episode I'm going back to the PC and show you Groudon for a little bit. So I see you back at the virtual world in a second. Right, here's the virtual world. Let's look at Groudon. Oh. So see, Groudon's at level 30 as Impish Nature, which is actually good. For Shaman, this doesn't really do anything, but for Groudon, it's actually a pretty decent nature. He has a pretty good moveset too. He'll also learn Fire Blast pretty soon. So actually, if you really wanted to, Groudon is a pretty strong Pokemon. The only problem is that his main attack, Earthquake, if in double battles, hurts your partner. So unless you have Mark out, who is immune to Earthquake, you will hit your own partner. And the thing is that a lot of Pokemon in the end game are actually immune to Earthquake. So it's not that good as you might think. It's still a lot better than Torchic, obviously. But I'm not going to use Groudon because I want to try defeating the final boss with the team I have here. So that's it for this episode, I think. And next episode, I'm trying to figure out a way how to get past Tropius. So until then, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone.